Walk, talk, and handle your business. Life doesn't hand. Let me tell you something that will change the way you walk, talk, and handle your business. Life doesn't hand you a crown. You've got to wear one and act like you belong. You've got to wake up every day, look in that mirror and declare, I'm the best. No one is better than me. Now don't confuse that with arrogance. This is about confidence and belief in yourself. The most critical part of becoming the best is believing you already are. Before the world acknowledges you, you've got to acknowledge yourself. That belief doesn't come from what others think. It comes from inside. It's not arrogance, it's a quiet confidence. A flame that burns no matter what storms come your way. Without belief, every step you take feels like you're walking on shaky ground. Think about the greats you admire. They didn't wait for the applause to feel successful. They moved forward as if they already held the trophy. Your mind has the power to create your reality. If you see yourself as capable, your actions will align with that vision. The reverse is also true. If you doubt yourself, you hold back and miss opportunities. When you believe you're the best, your actions reflect that belief. You take bigger risks, seize more opportunities, and trust yourself to handle the challenges that come your way. Confidence gives you an edge. People sense it and they respond to it. It sets you apart before you even say a word. Believing doesn't mean pretending life is easy. It means knowing you'll figure it out even when it's hard. It's looking at obstacles and saying, this won't stop me. It's a mindset shift that turns doubt into determination and fear into fuel. It's waking up each day with the mindset that you've got what it takes. Doubt is natural, but it's not your home. You might visit it, but you won't stay there. You remind yourself of your worth and your capabilities. You tell yourself that you've overcome before and you'll do it again. That belief is like armor. It protects you from negativity and keeps you moving forward. You must also guard your mind. Surround yourself with positivity and reinforcement. Read books, listen to speeches, and connect with people who build you up. Protect your belief like it's the most valuable asset you own, because it is. Once you lose belief, you lose momentum. Belief isn't just about thinking, it's about doing. Prove to yourself every day that you are the best by taking actions that reflect that mindset. When you walk into a room, let your presence say it. When you tackle a challenge, let your effort prove it. Over time, what you believe will become undeniable to everyone else. Your walk tells a story long before you speak. People notice how you carry yourself. When you walk with purpose, you command respect. It's not about being the loudest or the flashiest. It's about exuding a quiet confidence that says, I know why I'm here. Purposeful walking isn't just physical, it's mental. When you know what you stand for, every step feels deliberate. You're not wondering or second-guessing your direction. Even when life throws you a curveball, that purpose keeps you grounded. People who walk with purpose don't waste time proving it. Look at leaders and trailblazers. Their presence is magnetic. They don't shuffle into a room, they stride in with intention. That's what purpose does for you. It aligns your movements with your mindset. It's a physical representation of your confidence, and it changes how people perceive you. Walking with purpose also means walking away when something doesn't serve you. It takes courage to say no, but purposeful people understand the value of their time and energy. They don't waste either on things that distract them from their goals. It's not selfish, it's necessary. Even on your hardest days, walk with purpose. When you're tired, when you're doubting, when things aren't going your way, still carry yourself with the dignity of someone who knows they're destined for greatness. Purpose doesn't waver because of circumstances. It is steadfast. This is why self-awareness matters. When you're clear about what you want and why you're here, purpose becomes second nature. It doesn't require constant reminders or external validation. You know your worth and you move like it. That clarity is powerful. And it draws opportunities to you. Purposeful walking is about more than just confidence. It's about alignment. Your walk, your talk, your actions, they all tell the same story. When you master that alignment, you don't just move through life, you lead it. What you say to yourself matters more than anything anyone else says to you. Your inner voice is either your biggest cheerleader or your harshest critic. To act like you're the best, you have to speak like you're the best. Words have power. They shape your reality. Affirmations aren't just cliches, they're tools. Every morning, before the world gets a chance to define your day, define it for yourself. Say, I am capable, I am worthy, I am unstoppable. These aren't just words, they're seeds you plant in your mind. What you water grows. Negative self-talk is a trap. It's easy to focus on what you didn't do or what went wrong, but dwelling on those things only drags you down. Instead, acknowledge them, learn from them, and shift your focus to what's next. Replace I can't with I will. Replace I failed with I learned. Speaking life into yourself isn't about ignoring reality. It's about reshaping it. It's about acknowledging challenges while affirming your ability to overcome them. When you speak positivity, you don't just change your mindset, you change your energy. People are drawn to that energy and it opens doors. Your words are also a reflection of your standards. Speak about yourself with respect. Even in moments of frustration, choose words that uplift rather than tear down. Treat yourself like someone you value, because how you speak to yourself sets the tone for how others treat you. This practice isn't just for tough times, it's for every day. On good days, affirm your gratitude and strengths. On bad days, affirm your resilience and determination. Consistency is key. The more you speak life into yourself, the more natural it becomes. Eventually, your words become your truth. When you declare, I am the best, it's not just a statement, it's a belief. And when you believe it, you live it. Speech is the bridge between who you are and who you want to be. So speak wisely. The pursuit of perfection is a trap that stops so many people from even starting. You don't need to be perfect to act like you're the best. You just need to make progress every single day. Progress is the real measure of success because it shows you're moving forward, even if it's one small step at a time. Perfection creates fear. Fear of failing, fear of judgment, fear of not measuring up. But progress creates momentum. It gives you confidence because you can see the growth, feel the improvement, and know that you're better today than you were yesterday. It's not about being flawless. It's about being relentless. When you focus on progress, you permit yourself to grow. You're not born knowing everything, and you're not supposed to. Each step you take, each mistake you make, each lesson you learn, they're all part of the process. And the process is where greatness is built. Progress requires patience. You've got to accept that greatness doesn't happen overnight. You may not see the results right away, but if you stay consistent, they'll come. It's like planting a seed. You don't dig it up every day to check if it's growing. You water it, nurture it, and trust the process. One of the greatest advantages of focusing on progress is that it builds resilience. When you're not fixated on being perfect, you're not afraid to fail. You see setbacks as opportunities to grow, not reasons to quit. This mindset makes you unstoppable because you're always learning and improving. The world doesn't need perfect people. It needs persistent people. People who show up, do the work, and keep going no matter what. Perfection is intimidating, but progress is inspiring. When others see you strive, they see what's possible, and that creates a ripple effect. Progress also means celebrating small wins. Every achievement, no matter how small, is a step toward your ultimate goal. Don't wait for the big milestones to acknowledge your efforts. Each step matters, and each step proves that you're on the path to becoming the best version of yourself. The world is full of incredible people who have achieved remarkable things. Their stories can inspire you, and their strategies can guide you, but their paths are not your own. Learning from the greats doesn't mean copying them. It means using their wisdom to carve out your unique path. Imitation is limiting because it forces you into someone else's mold. When you try to be like someone else, you lose the magic of who you are. Greatness isn't about fitting in. It's about standing out. Your individuality is your strength, and no one else can replicate it. Look at the people you admire. They didn't become great by following someone else's blueprint to the letter. They took risks, made decisions that felt right for them, and stayed true to their vision. That's the lesson you take, not their exact steps, but their mindset and determination. Learning from the greats means understanding the principles behind their success. Discipline, resilience, creativity, and hard work. These are universal traits of high achievers. Apply these traits to your own life in a way that fits your goals, your values, and your circumstances. Comparing yourself to others is a waste of time. It creates doubt, envy, and insecurity. Instead of focusing on what someone else has achieved, focus on what you're building. Your journey is yours alone, and it doesn't need to look like anyone else's to be extraordinary. Studying the greats also teaches you that success comes in many forms. Some people are loud and bold, others are quiet and strategic. Some take years to rise, others make a sudden impact. There's no single way to succeed, so don't limit yourself by trying to follow someone else's formula. Be inspired, but don't be defined by others. Learn their lessons, but write your own story. You don't need to be the next anyone. You just need to be the best you. Greatness comes from authenticity, and the world is waiting to see what you and only you can offer. Failure is a universal experience, but how you respond to it makes all the difference. When failure happens, and it will, you have two choices: let it break you or let it build you. The best don't see failure as the end, they use it as fuel to push harder and go further. Every failure carries a lesson, and every lesson is an opportunity to grow. Instead of focusing on what went wrong, focus on what you can learn. Ask yourself, what can I do better next time? That mindset turns setbacks into stepping stones. Failure is proof that you're trying. It's evidence that you're putting yourself out there and taking risks. The only people who never fail are the ones who never try, and they'll never know the taste of success. Failure isn't your enemy. It's a necessary part of the journey. Embrace failure as part of the process. When you fail, you're not starting over from scratch. You're starting over with experience. Each attempt brings you closer to your goal because you're learning what works and what doesn't. It's not about getting it right the first time. It's about not giving up. Let failure fuel your determination. Use it as motivation to prove to yourself that you can overcome anything. When people doubt you or count you out, let that be the fire that drives you to succeed. Turn their disbelief into energy to push forward. Failure also teaches resilience. Life isn't always fair, and things won't always go your way. But when you learn to bounce back, you become unstoppable. Resilience isn't just about enduring, it's about thriving in the face of adversity. The greatest success stories are built on a foundation of failure. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Remember, you're not defined by your failures, you're defined by how you rise after them. Failure isn't the end of the story, it's the beginning of a better chapter. The people you allow into your life have a direct impact on your mindset, your energy, and your future. If you want to act like the best, you've got to surround yourself with people who push you to be better. Excellence is contagious, and when you're around it, it elevates you. Think about the conversations you have. Are they filled with ideas, encouragement, and growth? Or are they dominated by complaints, excuses, and negativity? The best people to have in your circle are the ones who challenge you to think bigger, dream bolder, and work harder. Excellence doesn't mean perfection. It means striving, growing, and constantly improving. People who embody excellence are focused, disciplined, and driven. Being around them inspires you to adopt the same habits and mindset. They show you what's possible and remind you of your potential. Let go of relationships that drain you. It's not about cutting people off for no reason, but if someone's energy consistently pulls you down, it's time to create some distance. Your time and energy are precious, and they should be invested in people who add value to your life. Excellence also means diversity of thought. Surround yourself with people who think differently, bring new perspectives, and challenge your assumptions. Growth comes from being uncomfortable, and people who challenge you help you expand your vision and your capabilities. Pay attention to how you feel after spending time with someone. Do they leave you feeling inspired, energized, and ready to tackle your goals, or do they leave you feeling drained, doubtful, or defeated? The answer will tell you whether they belong in your circle. Remember, you're not just influenced by the people you spend time with, you influence them too. Be the kind of person who inspires others to act like the best version of themselves. Excellence isn't just something you seek, it's something you give. Winners aren't surprised when they succeed because they've already prepared for that moment. If you want to act like you're the best, start preparing like you're destined for greatness. Preparation isn't just about readiness. It's a declaration of your belief in yourself. Preparation is the foundation of confidence. When you put in the work, you don't need to second guess yourself. You walk into every situation knowing you've done everything in your power to succeed. That certainty changes how you carry yourself and how others perceive you. Think of preparation as your advantage. Most people coast through life doing the bare minimum and hoping for the best. But when you prepare, you're setting yourself apart. You're showing up ready while others are still scrambling to figure things out. Preparation isn't glamorous, but it's necessary. It's the late nights, the early mornings, and the extra effort that no one sees. Studying, practicing, and refining your craft until you can do it with your eyes closed. Preparation is what separates the good from the great. When you prepare like you've already won, you're not just ready for success, you're ready for anything. Life is unpredictable and challenges will come, but preparation gives you the tools to adapt and thrive. It's not about knowing everything, it's about being ready to handle whatever comes your way. Preparation also builds discipline. It teaches you to prioritize what matters, to stay focused, and to push through when you'd rather quit. Discipline isn't just a skill, it's a mindset. It's what keeps you moving forward even on days when motivation is nowhere to be found. Your preparation sends a message to the world and to yourself that you're serious about your goals. It shows that you're not waiting for success to find you, you're creating it. When opportunity knocks, you won't just answer the door, you'll be ready to own the room. You are far more powerful than you realize. The problem is that most people spend so much time doubting themselves that they never tap into their full potential. Acting like the best starts with recognizing the strength, talent, and resilience you already have. Your power comes from within, not from anyone else's validation. No one else can define your worth or dictate what you're capable of. The moment you stop seeking approval from others, you unlock a level of freedom and confidence that changes everything. Tap into your power by focusing on your unique strengths. Everyone has something they're naturally good at, something that sets them apart. Instead of comparing yourself to others, lean into what makes you different. That's where your power lies. Your power also comes from your ability to persevere. Life will test you, but every challenge you overcome adds to your strength. The more you endure, the more you realize that nothing can break you unless you let it. Resilience is your superpower. Never underestimate the power of your mind. Your thoughts shape your reality, and when you focus on positivity, growth, and success, you start to attract those things into your life. Your mind is your most valuable tool, capable of creating incredible results. Power isn't about being invincible, it's about being unstoppable. It's about falling and getting back up, about failing and trying again, about hearing no and finding another way. Your power is in your persistence, and no one can take that away from you. Recognizing your power doesn't mean you have all the answers. It means you trust yourself to figure things out, to adapt, and to grow. Your power is in your ability to rise no matter what life throws at you. Acting like the best starts with knowing you already have everything you need. The words you speak have incredible power. What you say about yourself, your goals, and your life becomes your reality. If you want to act like the best, you need to start speaking success into existence every single day. Your words set the tone for your actions. When you tell yourself, I can do this, you approach challenges with confidence and determination. But when you say, I'm not good enough, you create doubt that holds you back. What you say matters because your mind listens. Affirmations are more than just positive statements. They're declarations of your potential. Saying, I am capable, I am strong, I am successful, isn't just wishful thinking. It's a reminder of what you're working toward. When you speak with conviction, you align your mindset with your goals. The way you talk about challenges matters too. Instead of saying, this is too hard, say, this is an opportunity to grow. Instead of saying, I can, say, I'll figure it out. Reframing your words changes how you approach obstacles and opens the door to solutions. Speaking success into existence also means being mindful of your self-talk. The conversations you have with yourself are constant, and they shape how you see yourself. Be your biggest cheerleader, not your harshest critic. Replace self-doubt with self-belief, one thought at a time. Your words don't just affect you, they influence the people around you. When you speak confidently and optimistically, you inspire others to do the same. Your energy becomes contagious, and you create an environment of possibility and growth. Start each day with intentional words. Say out loud what you want to achieve, who you want to become, and how you want to feel. Speak as if your success is already on its way, because when you believe it and declare it, the universe starts to align with your vision. Acting like the best requires courage. It's about stepping out of your comfort zone, taking bold risks and going after what you want without hesitation. Greatness doesn't come from playing it safe. It comes from betting on yourself even when the odds feel stacked against you. Fear of failure is the number one thing that holds people back. But here's the truth. Failure is temporary and regret lasts forever. The pain of wondering what if is far greater than the pain of trying and falling short. You have nothing to lose by giving your all. Taking risks isn't about being reckless, it's about being willing to try something new, even if it scares you. Growth lives on the other side of fear. And every time you push past it, you discover how strong and capable you truly are. Fear shrinks in the face of action. Risk is where opportunity lives. Some of the greatest successes come from chances that seem impossible at the time. The best people don't wait for the perfect moment because they know it doesn't exist. They create opportunities by being willing to leap. Even if the risk doesn't pay off immediately, the experience is priceless. Every risk teaches you something about yourself, your resilience, your ability to adapt. You grow stronger, wiser, and more prepared for the next opportunity. Every no gets you closer to yes. The best way to take risks is to trust yourself. Trust that you'll figure it out, that you'll rise if you fall, and that you're capable of more than you realize. Self-trust is the foundation of bravery, and bravery is what leads to breakthroughs. When you take risks, you inspire others to do the same. Your boldness gives them permission to chase their dreams and step into their greatness. Your life becomes proof that leaping is worth it, no matter the outcome. The moment you stop striving, you stop growing. Acting like the best means staying hungry for more, not out of greed, but out of a deep desire to reach your full potential. Complacency is the enemy of greatness, and hunger is what keeps you moving forward. Hunger fuels ambition. It's the voice inside you that says, I can do more. I can be more. It's what drives you to wake up early, work late, and push through challenge. Hunger keeps you focused on your vision, even when the journey gets tough. Staying hungry doesn't mean you're never satisfied. It means you're always striving. Celebrate your wins, but don't let them make you stagnant. Every goal you achieve is a stepping stone to something bigger. The best people are never done learning, growing, or dreaming. Hunger also means staying curious, ask questions, seek new experiences, and challenge yourself to think differently. Curiosity opens doors to opportunities you didn't even know existed. When you're curious, you're always discovering new ways to improve and excel. Surround yourself with people who are just as hungry as you are. Their energy will push you to keep going, to aim higher, and to never settle. A hungry team is an unstoppable force, and together you can achieve more than you ever could alone. Hunger isn't about competition with others, it's about competition with yourself. It's about looking in the mirror and asking, am I better today than I was yesterday? The answer to that question is what keeps you on the path to greatness. Let your hunger remind you that there's always more to achieve, more to give, and more to become. It's not about being the best in the world. It's about being the best version of yourself. Hunger is the fire that keeps your dream alive and your spirit unbreakable. Wow. Let me tell you something loud and clear. You are the best, not because of luck, not because someone said so, but because you decided to believe it. Step into every room as if you own it. Take every opportunity like it's meant for you. The world doesn't wait for you to feel ready. Act as if you are the best and watch how life rises to meet you.